Hi comic book fans, and welcome to another SuddenlyComics.com video. Today I'm going to share with you my best auction win so far in 2024. It was last week. Everything just aligned perfectly. So I do search sort of UK auction houses for comics, and there are certain auction houses that are known for doing comics, and Excalibur Auctions is one, Eubanks is another, I do look at their auctions and you can get some deals, but they are well known for comics. They also have in-house comic experts, and so generally the comics are well presented and the descriptions are good, and it means that they're doing their job. They're attracting the comic buyers, and they end up getting good prices for the comics. However, there are a number of auction houses around the UK that are not used to doing comics, do not have in-house comic experts, and these are the ones that I find really interesting. So last week I saw this, it was an auction house that was near me, so it was only about an hour away, which was fantastic because it means you can go and view them. It had not known for comics, so but they are known for doing toys. So they had a huge toy auction. I think there was something like they had 2 rooms running and they had something like 3,000 or 4,000 lots of toys. Amongst all these toys, there were 11 lots of comics. Okay. I thought, so they'd taken some pictures and they put a basic description on each item. However, the photos were not comprehensive, and the descriptions were quite vague. So I thought, okay, it's an hour away. So last Thursday was a viewing day, so I drove there and viewed the lots. Now, 9 out of 11 of the lots were not worth it. There were 1 or 2 interesting comics in there. There were quite large lots, and they were in file boxes, but they were mostly 80s and 90s stuff in mid-grade, so very little of value, and I wasn't really interested in them. There was 1 lot which actually they had taken decent photos of and they had done a good description of, that I was interested in, and it was some fantastic comics from the UK from 1967 to 68. There were about 15 to 20 of them. And it was a pretty good gap filler on my fantastic collection because they mainly were issues I hadn't got. So I knew I was going to bid on that, and I did get that lot for 30 quid. However, there was 1 lot which was described as a box of comics, 70s and 80s, Marvel and DC. And they'd taken some basic pictures, and you could see from the pictures that this was not all 70s and 80s. There was some nice Silver Age stuff in there. The photos were not very good. Anyway, so I went to the auction house, I got hold of this box, I took it out and sat down at a table. I could tell nobody else had been to look at these lots. When I went to the front desk and I said, I've come to look at the comics, she said, oh, have we got some comics for sale? This is a good sign. This means nobody else has been to look at them. I went into the main hall. I located the comics, and it was quite clear. You could just tell nobody had moved them since the auctioneers had put them in place. Anyway, I took this box, and it was a tatty old box. There were a couple of comics in it that had clearly been water damaged and were welded together with mould. So I took them out and put them to one side. The rest of them were in bags, none of them were bordered, and everything was very dirty, sort of years of dust on it. So I started going through these comics, and there were probably something like 80 comics in there. About 20 of which were, in my view, they were dollar bin comics, not worth very much. Okay, so I'm not including those in this video. But the rest, there were some absolute crackers. Now, there was one other person who was bidding on this lot. They put a pre-bid in for this at £95. Now, I know nobody bids to look at them. This person was bidding purely on the photograph. So I looked at these, and I'll show you them in a minute. And I thought I had a maximum of 400. It could have been higher actually, because I usually on this type of stuff go to half FMV. I think half FMV on this would have been about 500 or 600. Anyway, we bid. The other guy dropped out at 240. You know, he hadn't seen these. He was purely doing it on the photo. And to be honest, based on the photo, I think he was stretching it a bit against 240. So I won the lot for £250. I had to pay buyer's premium, which brought it up to about 320 quid. Now there are about 50 to 6. There's 57 decent comics here. So I paid about £5 a comic for these. So, but I have to tell you, there is a big boy comic in here that I think is worth more than I paid for the entire lot. Okay, and I'm going to show you that at the end. Okay, so here we go. These are the magazine-sized comics I got. Mighty World of Marvel. This is a Marvel UK publication. That probably is worth about £5. I'd not seen this sort of format before for this publication. We've got number 9, number 10 and number 11 with Cloak and Dagger. So not worth a huge amount of money, but quite nice. This, never seen this before. This is a magazine called Geek, the Journal of Horror and Splatter and Exploitation Films. No idea what that's worth. We've got, this is a UK comic, a Valiant Summer Special. I think from probably, it doesn't have a date on it, strangely. I think from the early 70s. This is nice. This is Weird Tales of the Macabre. I think this was a Seaport production. The people who did Atlas Comics in the 70s. There were only ever 2 issues of this. Here is issue 1. I might have to acquire issue 2, so I've got the full run. It's a sort of eerie, creepy type thing, and this is a great Jeff Jones cover. Right, another UK thing, Super DC. I've got a few of these now. I hadn't got this one. That'll go into the collection. Now then, this one is interesting. Look at this. And when I first saw this, my eyes popped out, but actually it's in very, very poor condition. This is 2000 AD, issue 1, okay? Now, if this was in a decent grade, we'd be talking a £200 or £300 book here, but it isn't. It's got a tear down here. It's had some sellotape applied to it in the past. However, I still think I can get 30 to 40 quid for that. We will see. Right, this one, I have no idea what this is, and it's not, I couldn't find it anywhere. But it's quite nice. It's called Midnight Video Collector's Catalogue 18. It's got a very detailed description of sort of 1960s, 70s horror films with photos. So it's quite nice. But I can't find it anywhere, so I've no idea what it's worth. This is nice. This is a Castle of Frankenstein, which was a sort of horror movie comic that ran for quite a long time. This is number 22, and it's the Exorcist issue. So I think that's probably 20 or 30 quid. This is nice. Conan of the Isles. This is an early Marvel graphic novel. This is also an early Marvel graphic novel, and they already have this in the PC, so this one's probably for sale. It's a it's a fantastic one with artwork throughout by Bernie Wrightson. Really great. If you've not got one of these, let me know. You can buy this one from me. Eerie, best stories ever. Again, 20 to 30 quid, I think. And finally, we've got a creepy number 8, again around 20 to 30 quid, and a terrific was a sort of sister comic to Fantastic. Also ran. This is from 1967. It's the first sort of Terrific and Fantastic with the first sort of superhero, Marvel superhero comics in the UK in 67 and 68. I will be doing a video about Fantastic shortly, so hang on for that one. Right, so there we go. Those were the magazine-sized comics, and here we go. I'm showing the best ones last and the big boys right at the end. So if you want to see the big boy, you have to watch the whole video. Sorry. Right, here we go. Shazam, nothing too special about it. Secret Origins Shazam. As I said, I've removed all the crappy ones, all the dollar bin ones, all the ones that are very low grade have been removed. Okay, the comics did not come like this. I've rebagged, reboarded and cleaned all these comics, okay? So this is 80-page Giant Secret Origins. I haven't got that one. Issue number 8, that's quite nice. That is Silver Age. Swing with Scooter. I've actually got Swing with Scooter number 1. This is Swing with Scooter number 3. It's a bit dirty, but it's quite nice. I've got a few Justice League Americas. Really nice copy of this one. That is a duplicate. I've already got number 58. But this is in quite good condition, so I might have to check my PC to see which is the better, this one or the one I've already got. Again, Justice League America, I have this one, so I will have to do a check and see which is the better. Keep the good one and sell the less good one. And again, another Justice League America, I've got this one as well. So 3 duplicates there. I will, after this video, go through my JLAs and decide which of these are if any of those are better than what I have. If they aren't, I'll be selling them on my Whatnot show on Friday. Right, there's a Jimmy Olsen. I keep Jimmy Olsen's. I don't collect them. If I get them by accident, I put them in my Superman box and keep them. This is fun. This is a Marvel Showcase Maniacs in really good condition. Good fun cover. Another showcase. This is showcase number 73 with the Creeper. Again, decent condition. Next up, I Collect the Spirit. And I had not got this. This is in decent shape as well. It's a Harvey. It's from Harvey. It's a giant size and it's number 1. I hadn't got that. I don't know what its value is, but I think it's more than £5. I'd certainly pay more than £5 for it. Right, still going, guys. Sergeant Fury. I've got a couple of Sergeant Furies here. I've now got an accidental Sergeant Fury collection. I've now got quite a lot of Sergeant Furies. I've put together a decent collection by accident. So I will show you my Sergeant Fury collection. I hadn't got this one. This is an absolute cracking cover here. Sergeant Fury 48. I don't think I've got either of those. So they will go into my accidental Sergeant Fury collection. Black Hawk. I may put that on Greyman's pile because I think he does collect these, and I might do it as part of his wages for the next London Comic Mart. Challenges of the Unknown. I have now got a decent collection. Challenges of the Unknown. I hadn't got this one. Nice cover in pretty good shape. Right, Plastic Man number 9. Here we go. Again, Plastic Man's one of those I don't go out and collect, but if I get them, I keep them. And here we go. We've got our first Bronze, well, the only Bronze Age horror, unfortunately, in this collection. But it's a great one. I haven't got it. It's Unexpected, number 109, with a sort of green, yellow, eerie cover on it. So that'll be going in my Unexpected collection. We have All-American Men of War, Lieutenant Savage, the Balloon Buster. I know nothing about that. Then we've got a nice Metal Man. There's just a complete mix here. There's no logic to this collection. Next up, these are really nice. I don't own any of these until now. This is a company called Tower Comics. And this is Thunder Agents. And it's a great cover. This is a Gil Kane cover. I have seen somewhere else, so that's been reprinted somewhere else, maybe on an Alan Class comic. Next up, this is a Wally Wood cover. This is Thunder Agent Dynamo number 2. These are really nice and in really good condition. And here we've got Undersea Agent number 4. Love those Tower comic ones. I don't think they're worth a huge amount of money, but they're great covers. A Fantasy Masterpieces number 10. I do collect this. I can't remember if I've got number 10 or not. I'll go and check after this. Marvel Superheroes number 14. Again, same again. I collect Marvel Superheroes. Don't think I've got this one. Two Gun Kid. I don't collect Western comics. I've no idea if this is worth any money, but it's in nice shape. It's got a 10D price on it, so it's Silver Age. Yeah, I'll be selling that one. This is really nice cover. It's a Flash. Again, I don't collect Flash, but I do like this cover. I don't know who the artist is, but I really do like the cover. Next up, we've got Submariner. We've got a Tales to Astonish 94. I have got this already, so I will be checking to see which is the better copy and selling the less good one. And I've got this. Look at that. Classic Abomination cover. Is this the first Abomination or is this his first cover? It's one of the two. So I've already got that, so that will be probably in the sale pile. We've got a Detective Comics, and I don't think I've got this one, so that one will be going into the PC. That's Detective Comics 372. We have A Brave and the Bold number 76, which of course I've got, with Plastic Man and Batman. We've got some World's Finest. I've got these are all duplicates. This is number 162. And then we've actually got quite a pricey key comic here. This is, and I've already got it, so again I need to check to see which is the better grade. This is probably a 4550. This is special because it is the only appearance, quotation marks, of Two-Face in the Silver Age. Under the Comic Code Authority, you weren't allowed to show people with facial disfiguration, so Two-Face disappeared for quite a long period of time, except for this. This is his only Silver Age appearance, I think, and it's not really him. They sort of get round it by the weird potion gave my pals split personalities, and you know, Two-Face's other side of his face isn't that disfigured. So that is actually a pretty key comic, and as I said, I've already got it, so I need to check which is the better copy. I've already got this one as well, and this is a pricey comic as well. This is the sort of Catwoman versus Batgirl fighting over Batman's prone body. So that's the cat fight issue. Very nice. This is a nice X-Men. X-Men number 43. I don't collect X-Men. That will be going up for sale. Really nice cover. Very clean as well. Avengers number 26. We're getting to the good one. We're nearly there, guys. Hang on. Right. So I'm going to finish off with the Fantastic Fours. Okay, and the big one is the big one at the end here. Right, so this is a really beat up copy of Fantastic Four 40. Now, when this was in the photograph, you could see that sort of bit at the top of it, and I think somebody thought this was Fantastic Four 48, which is why they were bidding for it. They were wrong. It's not Fantastic 48. It's a very beat up copy of number 40. Then we've got Fantastic Four number 62, and this is a nice mid-grade, 4550. Again, I have it, but I'm not sure I've got a pence copy. I've got a feeling the one I've got is a cents copy, and where I get a cent and a pence, I keep them both. And again, and now this is another really clean one, and this is a cents copy, but a great cover with Spider-Man, Thor and Daredevil appearing on the cover of Fantastic Four number 73, and it's a 12 center. Right, nearly there, guys. 2 comics to go. The last but one comic, it's Fantastic Four annual number 5. A really nice comic. Again, I have it. I'm going to have to check which is the better grade. This is not a bad grade. It's mid-grade, but I'm not sure what grade the one I've already got is. Right, finally. So when I was going through this box, this had not been in the photograph. I was not expecting it there, and I just sitting at the table, and I pulled out this comic, and I looked at it, and I sort of blinked twice, and I thought, oh my goodness, I hope nobody else sees this, because here we have, sitting in this box, in a dirty box, in a dirty old bag, in the middle of mouldy comics, a Fantastic Four number 49, first cover appearance of Silver Surfer, first Galactus, one of the best covers ever, and it's in a nice mid-grade. If this is a 4.0, I think it's a Pence copy, so it's very rare. I think it's a 4.0, possibly a 4.5, but I think 4.0. That pays. That's worth about £400 to £500, and that will pay for the entire lot. So all the other stuff you have seen, this comic pays for the entire lot. In fact, it also pays for the other lot that I bought. And everything else that you've just seen is free. So that is my best auction win so far of 2024. I don't think I'm going to get another one like that. The stars have to align, everything just has to come right, you know. So it's a rare event, but it's really nice when it happens. So that's your lot. See ya again soon.